Hi, we are doing the first chapter in our book study today, Healing from Hidden Abuse by Shannon Thomas. And the first chapter is called Who, What, Where, When, How, and Why. Who are we talking about in this book? And we're talking about toxic people. These are people who fit the classic narcissistic personality disorder criteria, or also people who fit the antisocial personality disorder criteria, also known as the narcissist, sociopath, and a psychopath. These people can be anybody in your life. They can be a parent, a sibling, a spouse, a significant other who's not a spouse, a boss. And if you haven't run into any of these people, then you are very lucky or sheltered. The toxic person can be male or female, can be young or old. It's more common to see men who are narcissists than women, but that doesn't mean that women can't be abusive narcissists. What is a psychological abuser? They are people who could be diagnosed as somebody with antisocial personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder. And again, all this is coming from the book, not from me, just so you know. But a lot of people don't ever get diagnosed. So then how do we know? Well, they're the people who you always feel like something's not quite right with them. Like maybe all the way up to straight out abuse. You could know that you're being abused by them. What I want to read to you is Shannon's definition of this continuum from the narcissist to the sociopath to the psychopath. And I think this will give you a clearer picture. On page 192, she says, the narcissist will run you over and scold you for being in their way. They will endlessly complain about how you damaged their car. Yes. A sociopath will run you over, scold you for being in their way, have a smirk on their face because they secretly get entertainment out of the chaos they've created. But the psychopath will go to great lengths and take calculated steps to ensure they run you over, laugh while they're doing it, and back up to ensure the most damage is done. And when I think of a psychopath, I think of serial killers, the ones that really thrive off of hurting people. Those are the psychopaths. Those are extreme examples of toxic people and what we're talking about here. Like I said, it could be a significant other, but it could also be anyone else in your life who invalidates you, gaslights you, makes you feel like you're crazy, might even tell you that you're crazy. And where do these people cause harm? They can cause harm in intimate relationships, romantic relationships, families, workplaces, and in church. And she talks about on page 21 how we can become so poisoned in our romantic relationships that the victims actually may require hospitalization for their health issues directly related to psychological abuse. It's beyond tragic to watch people deteriorate as they try to hold on to these relationships. The person who is intended to be their safe harbor in life is actually silently drowning them and doing it in plain sight. Some of the physical effects that come from narcissistic abuse include all of the autoimmune diseases, cancer, heart problems, thyroid issues. Living in abuse in that state of fight or flight causes your body to always be in stress, can't relax, which drains your thyroid and all your adrenals, leaves you feeling exhausted, depressed, anxious. You can also have TMJ, that's a really common one, and lung seizures. I only know of a few people that have had lung seizures where your lungs just like stop stop and you can't breathe. But that actually happens too. So a whole range of psychological, a whole range of physical things that psychological abuse can cause. And if you have questions, please go ahead and read chapter 1 of this book.